Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we made it to the Dread Lair, to Fenrir's Dread Lair, and we did not make it any further than that because it took me 25 minutes of getting down there and then I had to get back out again, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to redo exactly that again this episode. Apart from that, we did almost nothing. We got a scythe though from a stalker that I tried to murder, and it worked. They didn't get around to murdering me, although it was pretty close. I got this cut charm from it. It's not that good. It gives defense plus 2, HP plus 9. It's not what I'd call great. It is usable. It is usable. I don't know how I've got this slash resistance on Keenan, and I have no idea how that even impacts anything he does. This slash resistance from this hide ring might be completely useless. It might just be completely useless. That might just be a way better item, and I have 4,700. It might just be really dumb for me not to equip that. But I'll never know, because I'm not a scientist. No, well, scientist doesn't have to really do anything with science, but I don't like to play around with well, that's also wrong. I like to play around with a lot of things, but I'm not gonna be going into this game that deeply so I can figure that out. That requires a lot of testing and writing down information, and I don't want that. And the other thing I could do is just look it up on the internet, of course, which I will definitely not do, and thus we're gonna have to just go back in. I sold all my stuff, right? I sold all my stuff though, right? Let me check. Did I sell all my stuff? I've got all the chopping usages, and I sold all my stuff. Good! I also have a warp wire. That is the actual important part that I wanted to look up. This short sword is for... I'm still keeping that for Keenan, because currently Keenan is equipped with an axe, but I plan on changing that in the future. Also, be mindful, use Stalker. Ideally, I would count my steps when using Stalker, although I'd immediately forget once I get into combat. That's me. That's a very me thing to do. Just forget about it completely. It's a human thing to do, forgetting about it, because it is just short-term memory. It would be unfortunate if I remembered that in 30 years, that I had, you know, at that point I had 2 steps remaining, but, let's not get into that. Do I fight this fight? Of course I do. It's not like I need any planning here. From what I can remember, we are a powerhouse party right now. Everyone does very good damage except for Eric. Chuckles has her Volt damage with which she can pretty much burn everything down to crumbles, so that's very convenient. Eric is a good healer. A very good healer, actually. He healed like 90 HP with a cure too, and he has 58 TP, which lets him use the big heal 5 times. Yeah. So that's very convenient. I would like to pick up Salve as well. Did I? I think I leveled up the Cure 1 with him already once, so I should just have to put one more level up into Cure 1, and then I should be able to pick up Salve. Salve is a very good thing. That's a party heal, but apart from that, it also allows us to pick up a party defense buff, and a party defense buff is something I would, well, be interested in, because later on, of course, I'm gonna, like, take my medic with me. What else am I gonna go into? And a defense buff is something I could viably do instead of just hitting enemies with a stick. Well, okay, it's a bone mace. It's really, really hard, but the enemies can tell you a lot about that, just how hard my stick is. But it's not important if you do 8 damage and your party member does 120. You could just buff all of them though, and your party member survives a little longer. That would be nice, right? I think so. So, that's what we are going to go into eventually, I should say. Eventually. I don't know how long this episode is going to be yet. This is already like episode almost 30, and I haven't gotten anywhere. I'm still having fun though. So that's very convenient. But it's unbelievable for me that I have not gotten anywhere. That says a lot. I mean, I'm still on level 5 of this Yggdrasil Labyrinth that was that was described as this endlessly deep crack in the earth that no one was ever able to get down to the bottom to get information about some Mother Earth not being there and some cursed king. Well, we're gonna have to do that eventually, even if it takes us 150 episodes, because it takes me 2 episodes to get down to the place that I want to explore anyways. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. In the past, I've been able to get around problems like this, so I will again here. I am playing this on an emulator, so I could just utilize the emulated save states. I could just save my game state every time. I have different states, although I don't off the top of my head know how to make a state, and I'm not going to try it out, otherwise I'm going to load something and suddenly be inside of magical star sign, and that would be very unfortunate, I have to say. Because then I have to play this over again, and that would not make for a funny scene, I don't think. Would you think that's funny? You definitely would think that's funny if I suddenly pop into magical star sign. That's enough. I think that would be horrible. That would be absolutely horrible. I did not use any stalker. I did not use any more stalker. That's what happens when you talk. Don't talk, people. Just don't talk. Talking is bad. I'm gonna have to use more stalker. Also, it's early in the morning, so I have to drink coffee. That's more important. Higher up on the priority list right now. Alrighty. Oh, Mr. Stalker's not there anymore. Aye. Oh, I'm tempted to fight more Stalkers because every single scythe gives 900 gold. And there's a restoration point near here. 900 gold, man. 900. But I have to deal with Fenrir. There is no ifs and buts about it. That is what I came here to do for. What? That is what I came here to do. What kind of 4 was that? That's what I came here to do. Dealing with Fenrir, dealing with that mission, not getting a Landsknecht level 20. I can do that later on. I mean, this money isn't gone. Of course, they do respawn. Arbuckle has a level up from a tree rat. Well, look at that. Arbuckle, you're weaker than I thought. I leveled up defense to level 7. Now it's going to... I'm gonna have to start getting into shields, huh? No. No. What else did I want here? Front guard. Stalker, yeah. Oh man, it's just 5 more steps. Cautious steps reduce the chance of enemy encounters. The only thing I get is 5 more steps. Oh, this hurts. I'd rather pick up mine. Oh, fun. 40 steps. Are you kidding? That is not good. That is not any good. Yeah, 45 TP by now. Hey, congrats. Oh, well. 40 steps. I'm not gonna put any more points in that. That's just waste. Good lord. You know, Chlakta, you could have just set up a shop here, then I could sell all my stuff at your place, and then I wouldn't have to go back to town at all. That would be convenient. Should have thought about that when you know, wasted all your water on me. That I'd be greedy and take more and more from you, and even wouldn't stop with your soul. Should have considered that. What's my health looking like? I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna talk to her. I have no time for chit-chat. So let us not chit-chat. We will not. And we will not deal with that claw bug with... Oh, holy moly, that was a lot of damage for a claw bug. Like for attacking a claw bug. We will not use Volt on it though. even though I do recover TP if I get around to it, although like this would have me recover a couple of TP, but everything else not looking like it. You can just hard stick that mandrake down to the face, like down from the face of the earth, if you don't mind. There you go, very nice. Hard shell. Bum ba-da-dum. The Deep's black teeth, we're gonna have to go through the 4th floor as well. Since our stalker wore off, I'm gonna have to redo that yet again. Because, as you can see, we're not gaining particularly much experience. I'd rather deal with wolves than these enemies, because wolves actually give really good experience with 105 for a 2-round fight. And, there is quite a couple I have to take care of down there, if you don't remember. There were like 7 indicators of wolves. And I'm gonna deal with all 7 of them. And probably one is going to be the all-inclusive Fenrir Alpha Wolf fight goodness. And at that point I'm probably gonna have to improvise, because that guy is not gonna just take 2 rounds, I hope. Why do I hope that? Because it would kind of be boring. Eric? No, that was not Eric. That was Barracus. I just wanted to say, Eric, you've moved up in the world. Never mind picking up a healing skill or a defense buff. Good lord. I'm gonna go to Kakukius with you. I should get used to saying Kakukius, that's a really funny word. Or I shouldn't call it funny, but very idiotic. That's a better way of putting it. You're not gonna vault anything here, lady. We have gotten past that point. 1 whole damage, 2 whole damage. That defense is still raised. Who was that? Who is in the last place? I think that might be Barracus. No, it might also just be Keenan. Huh, don't know. The angry roar. Luckily we also found that shortcut. Do I use another stalker? At this point I don't, because here enemies do give good experience. I'm gonna admit it's not that bad, so I might as well fight a fight like this. Although I'm gonna have to seriously fight it, because if I just focus on those mandrakes, I'm gonna have to improvise. Nope, I'm gonna use a true shot and a volt on, and then that warbolt should be gone. Of course you get an attack, and why wouldn't you get an attack, and sir? You're the slowest beast I know, but you get an attack, and of course you do. Everybody focus on Arbuckle. They do that. Oh, that was good. Hey! Okay, they do increase my defense by quite a bit. Let us not have that happen once more. We'll deal with this thing normally. If we just attack normally, it's not going to take more time than it just did. We might not... We have pretty good agility, but we didn't level up any of the skills we use, so those are pretty damn slow. I think you level up the speed at which they activate as well. Wait a second. Where's all the guys in the Dread Lair? There's just one dude. Did he eat them all? Can't believe that. What a greedy bastard. He took all my experience away. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you big time. You're gonna give me that back. I deserve that experience. That was easily earned money. Give me that stiff hide. You're gonna give me... You're gonna give me 7 of those now. I'm gonna rip everything from you. Gonna take your money. Gonna take your friends. Gonna take your life. I'm turning this real dark, aren't I? I don't need to use anything special with Eric, and if everybody attacks, then this Warble will be diseased afterwards. See, this time it only took 15 minutes to get down here. I have my fingers up, quote unquote, 15 minutes. Only 15 minutes. Good lord. Excuse you? You're not supposed to do that, sir. You're not supposed to do that. That hurts. Can't do that. I don't have salve yet. It's not worth healing everybody for this. Hey, 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 calm it down. Dude. Do not. Chuckles leveled up. When did she? Customize Chuckles? I didn't look at that. Skill points 1. I've got TP regeneration, and now it is going to be a better Volt. Thunder is 10 TP. Oh man, that requires level 5 Volt and level 3 Volt 1. This ups the cost to TP 5. And this is Volt up above level 5. What? So Thunder is easier... Thunder is harder to learn than Thor. Because Thunder actually requires you to have Volt level 3. That's interesting. Huh. Sight, no. Warp, that is tempting. Warp is tempting. By now, maybe not so much, but later on, that's gonna be real good. And this magic up here is pretty much the same as Volt. I know we'll come across enemies that, that'll be resistant against Volt and maybe weak to ice or something silly like that, but I'm not gonna be able to deal with that situation. I have melee fighters for that. This is, not very important. I went the Volt route, I'm gonna stick with the Volt route. But, I would also like to pick up Scavenge. Just because Scavenge, I'm probably in later stages of Scavenge, I'm probably gonna get a chance for enemies to drop multiple items. No, that would be a little ridiculous. I'm gonna raise that. I'm gonna raise that to level 5 probably. Not right now, obviously, but after I deal with that, I should have probably leveled up Volt. You might say that, but I'm not gonna. I don't think that's that worth. Not right now. We don't need it right now. So, Dreadly... Ah, there they are. Good. I was wondering where you put your friends. Fenrir, sitting in place. Yep, that guy's black. Skull? What? Sir, you've got a name. You've got a name. That worries me. Skull is going to get scolded. Where's my applause? Because... Oh. Oh. That was a bad joke. Your strength might have increased, but sir, your defense has to decrease if you buff up your strength. Didn't you know? Didn't you know that's the laws I have to go by? This should apply for you as well. It should though. It most assuredly should though. Oh, let's hope he can't attack into the back row, because that could end up being very bad. Okay, that was not that bad. I can live with that. He's gonna be down now. Oh. Hitting that vital spot like, well, like a good person. Defeated Skull. That was not particularly hard. He does not give particularly much experience either. Encountered a new monster, a Skull. I thought that was a named boss. Well, shows me how wrong I am. Okay, Eric, you're gonna have to get Arbuckle ready for another beating here. Because he likes to get, Ah, he was clever. He's not called Fenrir at all. He's Ferrier. Furrier. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, we get boss music, huh? Guys, you know what's up. You know what's up. Right now, I'm gonna have to, you know, draw a little bit of the map, because that's what we're doing right now, because I can do that during combat, which is dumb. Do I parry first? No, I do not. I'm going to immediately get some damage in, and as a matter of precaution, I'm gonna heal up Keenan, because he probably cannot take 2 hits, and he's gonna attack into the first row, I hope. And we'll do a little bit of damage. You attack Keenan for 80. I should have healed. I should have healed with Cure 2, because I was expecting that damage. He's extraordinarily fast. You can't attack Keenan again, otherwise Keenan is in fact diseased. Oh god. Well, I can live without Keenan. Without Keenan's probably easier, all things considered. I'm gonna defend here. Keenan, you get some crushing going. You get some crushing going, please. That Cure 2 is so gonna miss. That Cure 2 is so gonna miss. Yep. Well, let's use parry a couple of times with Arbuckle, because I am into that. Oh snap. Those wolves are getting in on everything I do. They are going to enter this fight, huh? Well, that is no good. That is no good. I don't have the kind of damage output that requires me to have. I only do like 100 damage per round with this strategy. Well, yeah, there's the next one. The next one is coming. I cannot use attack. I'll have to parry this. I've got a boost. No, I'm gonna normally attack with Eric, although that's not particularly clever. I'm gonna boost it up here. That is an annoying part of this fight, huh? I didn't see any intersections either, so having those guys run in on me is kind of trouble. Shouldn't have attacked with Eric. Where did Eric's entire... Eric doesn't have any more healing, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch that a little bit. This is an unfortunate encounter. Keenan was kind of a key part of my strategy. Please parry an attack. Evil Cry doesn't help me. Medica 3 helps Arbuckle. Gonna have to use that TP up item I have. I didn't have that many TP to waste in new monsters. Are you getting serious here? Game, you can't do this. You can't. Can I attack, please? This will end my life. And it could also end this Skull's life, and then we have one turn of... No, we don't. Amrita, that is a waste, but we did save previously. Man, what a boss fight, though. I'm gonna heal Arbuckle, because he's gonna take a beating. It's these small wolves that are no effect. You have got to be joking. It's the amount of small wolves that are rushing in for this. Ow. Rushing into this encounter. This is the trouble. That's my last heal, and it's not gonna do enough. How many? Yeah, I was expecting as much. Just one. There can't be 4 of these wolves in one round. I'm gonna lose here. I'm gonna lose because I didn't go in here knowing what to do. This is bad. This is real bad right now. And where is Ren? I wish I could turn back the time a little bit. You don't have any TP. Oh, that's just dandy. I can't deal with the wolves. I can't. I can't deal with the wolves. That's a problem. Can I? Can I run away though? You found yourself unable. You found yourself unable to run from this battle. Can I use a warp wire in the middle of... Of course I cannot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can't do anything against this fight yet, huh? I'm gonna have to work out a strategy for this, because my adventurers have indeed fallen. Yeesh. Yeah, my map data, that was two pieces of information there. I have to save that. Fenrir is a dick. Ferrier. He probably, he took that out against me. That I called him Fenrir all this time. He was not happy with me. Keenan getting two shot is a really big problem. Ferrier by himself I can take. But Ferrier and the wolves I cannot. Not possible. I don't know where they came from. And if I can get to them. If I can get to them, all is fine, but I have to get to them somehow. I'm gonna have to see if I can draw them out, because if I can't, then this is a problem. Also, as for weapons, I don't have anything better than what I have right now, do I? Armor. Forgot the best stuff equipped. I took good care of that. Well, turns out I'm probably gonna have to deal with those other stalkers as well. Maybe 3 scythes sold will give me, or will yield a... yeah, I started with 4,700. Maybe 3 scythes sold will yield a new weapon for maybe a sword that I can equip on both Arbuckle and Keenan. And that would be nice. Rada Hall, let's actually report that stalker. Because I want to see that. I want to see that. There you are. Stalker drops a scythe and another unknown item, which is good. A huge man-eating mantis. Defeating one is a rite of passage for novice adventurers. Okay. Since when? Item compendium. The scythe. There. Sharp but thin mantis scythe. Worth a very large amount of money. This is unfortunate. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to level up a bit. Alright, but that will do it for this episode. We gained some information about this boss fight that's up ahead, which is unfortunate. We got obliterated. That is not a good thing. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.